Hello friends, Susan Axelrod here, Confidence Coach. How are you today? You're having a good day? I have something that I would like to speak with you about for clarification purposes about your business. If you're a woman in business in the second half of life, trying to create something that has been a passion space for you, trying to figure out how to turn your hobby into income, if you are working either in a small business or even if you have a larger business, this question that I want to ask you is vitally important. The question is this: what if you had the money that you want? What if you had the money that you want? Every day in our work, we grind, waking up every day trying to figure out how to do the business the best we can if you're already in a full-fledged productive business, or if you're in the earlier stages, as are many of the people who find me, figuring out how to try to get business to get started, or move from getting started to growing it out a little bit, or move from growing it out a bit to really up-leveling it to the next place that you want to be, creating systems, putting in structure, following processes, having your values in alignment with your principles and your practice. Everything is based on money. Now, if you're like me in what I call intuitive business, then everything is really based in passion. You are impassioned about what it is that you do. I did a fun interview with somebody in Israel this morning. She's a tour guide, Karmit Arbel Rumbach, and she said to me, "I love being a tour guide so much, it's written all over my face." And I loved that expression because for me, that is the manifestation of being in intuitive business. Now, if you're in your passion space, you're in intuitive business, you can't help but do the work of your business. You're thinking about it all the time, you're doing it all the time, you're in conversation with people about it all the time. Whether you sell a really cool, useful, vital, valuable, creative, fun product, or whether you offer a deeply meaningful, impactful service, you're just in the idea of it all the time. And when you're in that space, often you're doing it whether or not you're getting paid. But in the back of your mind, there's always this idea like, oh, I need money to do more business. I need money to pay my bills. I need money for all the things of life, right? So there's a little inherent conflict there. Do you see what I'm saying? When you love your business so much, you're willing to do it, you're happy to do it, you want to do it. And a lot of times you do it and you don't get paid for it. Now, sometimes we do that under the auspices of what we call marketing. That's okay, that's fine, giving it away, introducing people to you and what you do and what you offer. But often, especially as women, many times we just give it away because we don't want to withhold it from other people who need it. Now, this very much is a female trait. Men in business don't do that as much. Some do, maybe there are some do, but most really don't. They're like, buy it from me or don't. It's up to you. But if you don't buy it, you don't get it. Women are more like, well, I want to give it to you. Okay, you can't afford it, no problem. Well, I'll just do it for you anyway. I'll give it to you or I'll do the service for you. That's how we are a lot of times. And so, but in the back of our mind is this constant thought about money, needing money and generating money. So I want to ask you again, what if you already had that money that you want? What would be different for you? What would you be doing differently? How would you be thinking differently? Would you be acting differently? Is there anything that you would change in your business or your life? Now, I realize this may seem like a stupid question, but honestly, for many, many women who find me, whether I work with them, whether they pay me and hire me as a coach, or whether I'm doing it for free, which I do every day, all the time, I developed this idea and this understanding that many people don't really know what they would do with money if they had it. What if you had, for your business, $5,000 right now? Now, don't get excited. I'm not giving away $5,000. I'm just asking you a very pertinent business question. If you had $5,000 for your business right now, would you know what to do with it? If you got it through your business, would you be using it to pay for your life, or would you be using it to invest back in your business? Do you know which of those things you would do or you would be able to do? If you chose to invest it in your business, what would you invest it in? What would you buy? What would you pay for? Would you buy some kind of technology, upgraded computer or a software program, or would you hire someone to do something that you don't want to or can't do? What if you had $100,000? What if right now you had $100,000 for your business? Would you know what to do with it? What would you do with it? How would you use it? How would you invest it? Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for joining me today. I just saw that you're here. Thank you. I'd love your thoughts on this, Yvonne. Honestly, this is it feels like a crazy, stupid question, but it's not. It's something that I talk about with people in business all the time. And frankly, also people about their personal lives. People spend so much time needing money, and then maybe wanting money, wishing they had money, but they don't spend time figuring out what they would really do with it, how they would do it, or most importantly, how to generate it and how to create a structured system that will generate the income for you. And especially for people in my cohort, women in the second half of life, often you've either been in a job where you got a paycheck, and you just got a paycheck. You had a good job, you had a good career, you got a paycheck. Maybe you were home. Maybe you did all that work that you didn't get paid for at home. Either way, at this time, you have something that you want to do. You know, maybe you're a knitter and you want to open an Etsy shop. Maybe you're an organizer and you're really organized and you want to become a personal organizer. Maybe you're a woman who's been through some shit and you want to become a coach to help other people, through your own experiences. There's a million things that you could be doing. Maybe you want to parlay the skills and experience and expertise from your career job into some kind of self-employed consultant or mentor, advisor, coach, something like that. And so these are the people who find me. This is my group. These are my peeps. These are the people who are in my weekly business accountability group. These are the people who contact me. Usually they have an idea. They don't know what to do about it. They're completely unconfident. They don't believe in themselves that they can do it. And that's the nature of my work as a confidence coach. My work is to help people build confidence personally in their lives and also in business. So that's one of the ways that I back into this question. If you had the money, would you know what to do with it? Would you know exactly what to do with it? And would you be confident in that decision? So that's another layer of that question. Would you know what to do with it? Would you know how to use it, how to spend it, how to invest it in your business? Or would you save it? And would you be confident about that decision that you made? And then if you think about that and you realize that it's not really about the money, but what you really want is flexibility, or you want to travel, or you want to buy something for your children, or something else, then I would ask that question. Are you aware of what it is that you really want, when what you're telling yourself is, I need money in my business. Do you get where I'm coming from there? You see what I'm saying? This is a really important question. I would love, love, love to give you an exercise to do, just for fun, for yourself, to really open your mind and become aware of what I'm talking about. And the exercise is this. If I had $5,000 for my business today, what would I do with it? And the second column is, if I had $25,000 for my business today, what would I do with it? And the third column is, if I had $100,000 in my business, if I generated $8,333 a month, $8,333 a month, and I could spend it on my business, what would I do with it? There are 3 columns on a sheet of paper, and I would love for you to really do this little exercise and realize that you probably have money on your mind a lot, that you need to generate money or get money through your business, right? Or from your business. But if you're not very crystal clear on what you're going to do with it, then it's harder to come by, because you're not really working very specifically in a focused, definite, systematic way to generate that income. I hope this is helpful for you today, and I would love for you to play with this question. And if you want to revise the question for yourself in any way that might, be more fitting for you, go right ahead. I also want to encourage you to speak with other women or other people in business about this question. It's a great group conversation to have. What would you do with $10,000 right now in your business? $25,000, $100,000, whatever it is. All right, friends, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. And if you're watching this by video, I'd love to have you type in #replay so I know you were here. All right, friends, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.